So guess what? I got a tweet. I saw this tweet. It got me excited. It's my friend, Johnny. He tweeted out, when you're about to testify against Hillary, but instead you die alone in a freak weightlifting accident. And he links to a New York Daily News. He is the former president of the UN. So his name is John Ashe. It's a big wig position. I bet he's got money flowing. Turns out. So I started looking around, and then someone else tweeted this at me. It said, John Ashe was scheduled to testify on June 22nd, 2016 in a New York City district court, but when FBI agents arrived at his Dobbs Ferry, New York mansion, it does pay well. He lives in a mansion. I like to live in a mansion. Even if it was a baby mansion. And that sounds like a oxymoron. Baby mansion. It says he was found dead. So when FBI agents arrived at his mansion, he was found dead of what current UN president, the UN president, I can't pronounce his name, said was a heart attack. But first they said it was, he crushed his own throat lifting weights. It says here, prior to his death, President Ashe had been indicted by the U.S. government for the role he played in a massive bribery scheme headed by the Chinese billionaire Ng Lap Sing, who, over the past few decades, has funneled hundreds of millions of dollars into the pockets of both Hillary and Bill Clinton. He was accused last year by U.S. federal authorities of turning the position into a platform for profit by accepting more than $1 million in U.S. bribes. The alleged conspiracy involves 6 others, including a billionaire Chinese real estate mogul and 2 diplomats and a humanitarian organization officer. So that's a little bit of a leap to go, well, they found the guy dead when he was supposed to testify. They don't even really say what he was supposed to testify about, and according to, how it had to do with the Clintons. So I'm like, wait a minute. This what? And so I go, let me Snopes this. So I go over to Snopes. Hey, Snopes is on it. Snopes was on this, right? Because I got excited. And so I'm like, well, what does Snopes have to say? So it said former UN diplomat John Ashe did die in a June 2016 accident, but his trial was not set to begin 5 days later, and he wasn't testifying against Hillary Clinton. Kind of a bummer. Here's, they say, the claim ex-UN official John Ashe died suspiciously the day before he was scheduled to testify against Hillary Clinton. According to Snopes, the origin of that on June 22nd, John Ashe, a former UN diplomat from Antigua, died at his home. According to various accounts, his death occurred just 5 days before he was set to stand trial on corruption charges. Ashe's cause of death was initially misreported as a heart attack, but subsequent news accounts attributed his demise to a weightlifting accident. That is suspicious. Why are there conflicting reports of how someone dies? So the day after, this is according to Snopes, the day after reports of Ashe's passing hit the U.S. news cycle, a conspiracy site claimed that Ashe had been slated to testify against Hillary Clinton on the day he conveniently, that is to say suspiciously, passed away. And according to this report, former UN President John Ashe was scheduled to testify against Hillary Clinton, but when the FBI, they arrived, it was a heart attack, but where did that claim come from? According to Snopes, that claim stemmed from a single source, a blogger working under the nom de plume Sochaphile, who publishes fabricated news accounts on the political conspiracy site whatdoesitmean.com. Want to know what's the other stuff, prior fabrications from this same website. The blogger said that President Obama ordered a military to nuke the city of Charleston. That Rear Admiral Rick Williams was fired because he revealed Obama's purchase of a mansion in Dubai. And that Vladimir Putin and Barack Obama were locked in a potentially conflict-starting battle over the practices of Monsanto Agribusiness Corporation. So no, it didn't happen. Snopes, that all got started because of that knucklehead at that website that makes stuff up. Not only that, but Snopes went a little bit further, and they contacted the U.S. District Attorney for the Southern District of New York just to verify the claims about Ashe and Clinton. According To the individual with whom Snopes spoke with at the U.S. District Attorney Office for Southern District of New York, they say that CNN's report that Ashe's corruption trial was set to begin just 5 days after his death was not accurate. Ashe was only scheduled to attend some standard pretrial meetings in the following days. Moreover, the U.S. District Attorney's spokesperson told us that no portion of Ashe's court case pertained to Hillary Clinton. Not only was he not set to testify against Clinton 5 days before he died, neither was he slated to do so at any point during the trial. That's from Snopes. So it was exciting for a while. That was exciting. It's exciting to read that tweet. It's New York Daily News. It's linked to it, and you do a little bit, and it turns out, no, guy just. I still say it's a little suspicious.
I do too.
I think that's funny too. FBI agents come to your house to take you to testify. Can't you drive yourself? What is that about?
He was getting pumped up before he was going to go testify.
FBI
evidently.
Agents come to you, yeah, and he's pumping up, lifting a little weightsies. Isn't that funny? Well, who else FBI agents go to your house to take you to testify? I don't know. Maybe that happens when I don't know.
I think there's a valuable lesson learned here. You always need somebody to spot you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, now, according to the story, he didn't die of a heart attack. He did die from the weightlifting accident. It's all still. The point is, the connection with Hillary Clinton turns out, according to Snopes, not there. But it sounds just like it should be, right? That's one of those stories. They're like, oh my God, of course it makes sense. Everything makes sense. So, wah wah.